Hello guys, today in this video I'll be sharing my experience with anatomy. How did I study anatomy and what all mistakes I made during studying anatomy. What all were the points which I didn't focus on and how did I improve it. And at last, this video will be about the summary to study anatomy. That's all. See, what all mistakes I made, I don't want you guys to make those mistakes. So, fine, we'll begin with the video. And those are new to my channel. I am Arpita Viradar, a second year MBBS student studying in KMCRI, Hubballi. So, let's begin. Anatomy is divided into gross anatomy, histology, embryology mainly. Again, also it has osteology and radiology. Okay. So, today we'll mainly be discussing about gross anatomy. Histology and embryology, I'll be talking about it in next video. So, let's begin. First, the mistakes I made and what was my mindset at the beginning when I started reading anatomy. Okay. At first, when I entered the college, attended first class. Okay. Professor came. They, as usual, started teaching with their PPTs. Okay. The slides were running very fast. I didn't match with their speed. So I also tried to make notes in the class, but it was not possible because some professors taught fast. Like the slides were fast and some were slow, and sometimes the length of slide was very big so that you can't write them in the given time. The slides changed very fast. So at first, I am the girl who always take down the note, then read the notes, then read the reader. Okay, this was my mindset before I came into KMCRI. So that at the beginning, I applied the same. Professor came, as usual slides were going on, and I was still in the delusion that there will be a spoon feeding as it was in NEET section when we were preparing for NEET. Okay, but as time passed, I realized there will be no spoon feeding. We have to open our own textbook, read them, and at last there is no use of the notes which are prepared in the class. Okay, because you will not be in the same rhythm with teacher. Okay, because they teach very fast sometimes, very slow sometimes, then sometimes slides will be changed fast, and sometimes the slides are only diagram based and will not be able to draw everything and all. That was the first problem I faced. Then I overcame it by reading textbooks because making notes was difficult in class. That was first thing. Second, what happened was I listened lectures very carefully because in our college, Department of Anatomy was strict. So we had nowhere to go. Like we had to listen to the class. So and teaching was also good. So I listened to the classes. But on the same day, I never opened the book and studied. I always delayed in studying. Like today, assume upper limb pectoral region is done in the class. I didn't open my book after returning to the hostel. So when the tests were announced, I opened my textbook on that day, like some day before the exam, and started studying. And that time I felt a very huge gap. Like I listened to the classes, but I don't remember anything. No, I don't remember anything. I just went on reading simply. That was the second mistake I made. And third was making my notes at first reading. Like when I sat with my textbook for the first time, in the first go, I made my notes, and those were of no worth. Why? I'll be saying it after some time. This was my maybe mistake. Then after this, I also tried mugging up the things. Like it was like, this is the paragraph. I have to know each and every line of this because there is much information in this. So trying to memorize it and trying to know everything, trying to remember everything. This simply built stress in me. Nothing more than that. Okay, this was also a mistake. And I didn't relate them with diagrams and all. I just kept on reading, blindly reading. So that was my mistake. Then after this, few days passed as usual. Like listening to class, not reading after returning to hostel. Making notes at first go, and I didn't relate the diagrams and context with the dissection at the beginning of the classes. So these kept on going, and what all I did to avoid these mistakes? First, listen to the classes carefully. Instead of making notes in hurry from the PPTs shown in the class, listen the class. Concentrate only on the class or the things or the terminologies said by the professors in the class. You will somewhere get some idea about the context said. Okay, then come back, open your textbook. Take a fast read or a saying like quick read. Don't be stuck at one place. Once you start reading, keep on reading. You understand, don't understand, doesn't matter. Keep on reading. Like take a quick read of the thing or a textbook. Then you'll realize that you can correlate the things in class. Okay, yeah, this terminology was introduced by ma'am in class, so I read it here. Okay, this means this. You will start relating the things. Okay, once you become familiar with all the terminologies written in the textbook, then return back again. Now correlate with the diagram first. Either you can correlate the diagrams in your Atlas or in BDC, Vishram Singh, whatever the diagrams are given, refer them, then start reading the text given in the textbook, slowly understanding it. Like, go slow, understand the things, then relate it to the diagram. Then in the next class, like in the dissection, try to relate all these things like diagram, text to your dissection in your dissection hall with your friends. Like, try to discuss what I'm trying to say is, like, if pectoral reason is taught in your class, in morning class for say, then you return back to your hostel, you take a quick read of pectoral reason, and you become familiar with the terminologies used there. Then you relate it with the diagram, and slowly, thoroughly, by understanding, you study the text written in the textbook. Then next day in the dissection hall, observe the things in the cadaver, then discuss the things with your friends. The more you discuss, the more you remember. Okay? And after this is done, this was your first reading. First reading was quick, then second reading was by understanding. This was first thing, like you understood the thing and your concept was cleared. Okay? Then on the weekends, return back to the same text, like same topic again, and read it. Maybe fast, on your pace. Like, some people may catch things at first attempt or second attempt, but some people take time. So take your own pace or take your own time and read the book, then make the notes. Then you'll understand what you will understand is, okay, this is what is there, so this is what I am not getting, this should be written in my notes, and this should be revised multiple times. This is how notes are made. Notes is for our reference. Okay? Our reference in sense, it covers the things we are not able to remember. The things we remembered, we however remember them. Okay? So this was note making technique which I followed. And I realized this note making technique at the end of my first year, like almost there was only 2 months remaining for my third internals. I realized like I learned this technique. So I want you guys to implement it as soon as possible because it helps a lot. Notes will help you because on Viva days or maybe practical days, you need a quick recap, and there are no such videos from which you can take a quick recap like this is this, and you know yourself better than any video, right? Your notes will be more helping you more than the videos or the notes written by someone else, because your note contains something which you don't remember. Okay, this was note making technique, and how should you follow the study plan, like listening to lectures, then quick read, then it should be slow read, then dissection, then making notes. This was the thing. Then come out of a delusion that there will be spoon feeding. Okay, make your mind as fast as possible or as soon as possible that there will be no one who will be spoon feeding me, because in the NEET journey we are all spoon fed students, so it takes time for us to come out of it. So please come out of it as soon as possible. Start reading yourself, because no one will be here pushing you. You have to push yourself forward. Okay. Now coming to the books I referred in my first year for gross anatomy, I mainly referred Vishram Singh for gross anatomy. Other than this, for visualization, I used Netter's Atlas for comparing, for analyzing or visualizing the things and relating in dissection hall. Then there's an app called Complete Anatomy which will help you visualizing the structures in 3D animation. Okay. That's a good app to use. Then at the end of first year, when I was like very nearer to my third internals, I used PW Meded, where for a series run for your university exams. So that was also very helpful. But as I used it in my end days, like only 3 months or 4 months were remaining for my final exams, I used it then. So it was okay, fine. It helped me in some chapters because I was unable to cover all the videos. But the app is good. You can also visualize there, like there is a section called visualize in Meded app also. You can use that thing to visualize the structures and relate it to the dissection hall. So the main or the hashtag point I want to mention here is visualization is equals to studying in anatomy. Simply reading will not fetch you anything in anatomy. Visualize, understand, and discuss with your friends in anatomy. The more you discuss, the more perfect you become. Okay? Try helping your friend in something which they don't understand. May they help you in some things which you don't understand. As you discuss, you grow. Okay? And visualization is very important in anatomy. You simply keep on studying, it's of no use. At last you'll realize I'm forgetting everything. So instead, try visualizing the things, then only you'll be able to understand. Then practice the diagrams, because you'll not be remembering them. The more you practice the diagram, the more the text you understand, the more you can visualize. Okay, this is the simple basic funda which I followed for anatomy. At last I survived anatomy it is the most hardest to crack in first year. Okay, I survived it. These were some tips I wanted to share with you guys. If you feel the video is informative, please subscribe, share and like. So for the next video I'll be talking about histology and embryology. And if you guys want to know about how do I survive first year and what all I feel in the initial days of first year, then I have already made a video on it. So there's a link given in the description. You can refer that and obviously watch it and you can relate with yourself. Maybe you can also comment your sufferings or the things you face and will not be able to solve. I may help you in that. So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.